Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Svayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Svapadam Tikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uttapada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaisnavamscha Shri Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vasakan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurange Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaevacha Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Shatarane Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Hare Krishna, Namaste. Thank you so much for coming. So today we're going to look at this beautiful song, you can say, or a chant, and it's made of just names of Krishna. And especially we want to discuss this name Govinda, such a special name of Krishna. So this song goes, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopal Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya. So this name Govinda, the literal meaning is the one who's the Lord of the cows. Actually, we'll discuss that more in a minute. And Jai Jai means victory or celebration. Just like Arjuna said in Bhagavad Gita, oh Lord, the world becomes joyful, the whole universe becomes joyful on hearing your name. So Govinda Jai Jai. And Gopal also means a shepherd, the cows, and Pala means protector. This is another name of Krishna. Of course, there are lots of Gopals, lots of cowherd boys, but Krishna's the chief, Gopal. And then Radha Raman, the one who gives delight to Radha, Radha Raman. Hari. Hari means the one who removes all suffering and ignorance. So Govinda, the name Go means cows. It can also mean the earth, and it can also mean the senses. And Vinda means finder, the one who finds the cows, or the one who protects the cows, or the one who brings pleasure. So this is especially a name of Krishna in his role as a cowherd boy. And it also means the Lord of the senses. Go, like we have this term, Goswami, the one who can control their senses. So Krishna is the master, the one who gives pleasure to the senses. The one who's actually the source of joy to our senses, Govinda. And also the same Go means earth. It's interesting because Mother Earth often takes the form of a cow. So earth and cow are closely related. So this Govinda, he's also the protector of the earth and is understood through the Vedas. So a couple of notable examples of the use of this name Govinda. When Arjuna was especially distressed and he had to fight this battle and he didn't want to fight, he had specifically addressed Krishna as Govinda. He says, Kim no Rajena Govinda. O Govinda, what avail to us our kingdom, happiness, or even life itself, when all those for whom we may desire them are now arrayed on this battlefield? What pleasure will we derive from killing the sons of Dhritarashtra? So Srila Prabhupada comments that Arjuna specifically addressed Krishna in this way because he is so distressed, and also he's thinking that how will we be happy? How can Govinda, you're the one who gives pleasure to the senses, pleasure to the devotees. So it's a very significant word. And Prabhupada says, but that's not the way. Govinda is not meant for satisfying our senses. But when we satisfy the senses of Govinda, when we call out to Govinda, then automatically we become satisfied. And also there's this famously Draupadi called out to Govinda in the time of the greatest desperation when she was in this horrible assembly and there was no one that could protect her. All of the people that would have normally protected her couldn't do anything. So when there was absolutely no recourse, then she called out, "Hey, Govinda." So, yeah, this beautiful name. And of course, we know in Brahma Samhita that Govinda is especially glorified. This Brahma Samhita, actually what we have is only the 5th chapter of Brahma Samhita. It was found by Lord Chaitanya, and there's rediscovered, you can say, by Lord Chaitanya. And in this, there's many prayers that we call the Govinda prayers, like this. So at the beginning of this chapter, there's also Govinda is mentioned there. Ishvara Parama Krishna, the Supreme Ishvara, the Supreme Controller, is Krishna. And Satchidananda Vigraha, he has a form of eternity, knowledge, and bliss. Satchidananda Vigraha. Anadir, he has no beginning. Adir, but he's the beginning of everything. Sarva Karana Karanam, and he's the cause of all causes. So this inconceivably great personality who has no beginning, who's the beginning of everything, what's he doing? He's tending the cows. He's called Govinda. This is such amazing information. And then he goes on, and there's many, many verses in which he glorifies Govinda. Interestingly, also in this, the commentary to this wonderful book, Jiva Goswami, he explains every word, and his explanation of Govinda is like this. Lord Krishna enjoys many different pastimes in his transcendental form. Krishna has unlimited forms, but sometimes he accepts the role as the king of Vrishni dynasty, and sometimes he becomes Govinda, the protector of the Sarabi cows. So beautiful to think of the Supreme Lord, the all-powerful Lord, in this way, as a cowherd boy. By his own wish, the Supreme Personality of Godhead manifests his worshipable form of Govinda to enjoy specific transcendental pastimes with specific eternal associates. So this is Jiva Goswami, and he says that it's specifically beginning in verse 29. There's so many descriptions of who this Govinda is. And there's a very interesting, something I'd never heard before, but he also mentions that when Krishna lifted Govardhan Hill and saved the residents of Vrindavan from the wrath of Indra, and then Indra realized he'd made a big mistake, and he went before Krishna, and just to make sure Krishna wouldn't be too angry with him, he put the Sarabi cow in front of him. That you go first. If you're there, then Krishna won't be too angry at me. So it's described there that that the Sarabi at that time, at that special time, she gave Krishna this name, Govinda. You are the protector of the cows. You are Govinda. It's according to Jiva Goswami. So he concludes, he says, "May Lord Govinda, the king of the Sarabi cows, be pleased with us. Although Lord Krishna is the master and shelter of everyone, he is especially the master of the Sarabi cows. For this reason, the name Govinda should not be taken lightly." Jiva Goswami says that the Supreme Lord is the master of the Sarabi cows. He takes special care of his cows. So these Govinda prayers, this is our last little bit on this, but they begin with this beautiful verse, Chintamani Prakrita Sadmasu Kalpavriksha, that Krishna's in these cowherd stables, you can say, or in this village, and he's living in abodes that are made of spiritual gems, transcendental gems, kalpa vriksha laksha. They're surrounded by desire trees, and surabhir abhipalyantam. He's protecting cows. Again, this is Krishna's pastime, served with thousands of devotees, thousands of gopis, and he's herding cows. So such a beautiful, thought. We can meditate on this. So I was thinking also this name Govinda is Govinda was Rupa Goswami's deity, and he's considered the deity of Abhideya, the deity of the process of performing devotional service. And in this verse also, Radha Ramana is there, Krishna's association with Radha. And so Radha Gopinath, Radha Raman, is the deity of Prayojana, and Krishna, or Madan Mohan, or you can say Hari, is the deity of Sambandha, or establishing a relationship. So in this one little short chant, there's so much substance. So we can just appreciate this a little bit. So let's sing this song. Huh? Well, in a second. I'm going to show it first, and then we'll sing it together. So has everybody got their harmonium ready? Yes, no? Yeah, we got some thumbs up. Okay. Is that good? You can tell me, Kosha.
Yeah, it's a little crooked.
Okay. High tech here, but it works pretty good. You can see the harmonium.
It's the harmonium's crooked too.
Well, you just need to adjust that.
Well, no, because
Bring it out.
no, I want to get this straight first.
Okay.
Okay. Gotcha. You just keep talking.
Okay. So are we good? So first of all, when you want to learn a new tune, it's good to understand what key you're going to play it in. And you can spend a little time practicing the scale. So Jahnavi sings this on her studio recording in B minor. On her live, she does it in A minor. But we decided to stick with B minor for this. So this note is Sa. Everybody can find this note as Sa. So the B scale, the Shuddha B scale looks like this. Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Da, Ni, Sa. That's the Shuddha scale. So we can do that a couple times. Everybody's found B. Okay. Now this particular melody uses a scale which is called Kafi. So Kafi, once again, here's our B scale. So Kafi's the same scale, but it uses a komal Ga. So we've got Sa, Re, Ga, so we'll use Sa, Re, komal Ga. You can see. Sa, Re, komal Ga. Ma, Pa, Da is the same, but we've got a komal Ni. Right, So sa komoni da pa ma ga re sa. Make sense? I hope you're finding this. Let's play this B coffee scale together a few times. We'll go slowly. Ga ma pa da sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Let's do that again. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Let's do it 2 more times. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. One more. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. So if you learn the scale like this, then you've narrowed your search. When you're looking for notes or trying to hear what's the next note, when you're hearing a melody, you know it's going to be one of these. You know it's not going to be this note, for instance, or this note won't be in there. Just these notes. So, yeah, so this scale, this melody uses this coffee scale. It almost has the sound of being a pentatonic scale, actually. It's like a 5-note scale. But it's almost just a 5-note scale, but it does occasionally use this da. And the way Genevieve sings this, she touches on the re also just slightly. Okay, so now let's learn this first line. It's Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda. So we're just playing these notes. Sa, ga, ma, pa. And you can put your hand like this, so you'll play all the notes of this first melody in one position. You don't have to move around. Right? Sa, ga, ma, pa. All in one position. So let's try the melody then. Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya. Actually, this is a melody that's used for different other chants as well, but so it's a very useful melody to know in different ways. So one more time. Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya. One more time. Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya. One more time. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopal Jaya Jaya. So the beginning goes right up, Govinda Jaya, and then it kind of works its way back down. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopal Jaya Jaya. So then the next line, Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya. We'll play this, we can do a similar thing. We'll put our thumb on, first fingers on Sa, and then you've got all of these notes right under your hand. You don't have to move around, and we'll just lean over to get the low Pa. It's just these notes, and then it goes down to Pa, below Sa. You could just play with these notes a little bit. So again, it's all right under your fingers, very easy. Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya. This is kind of the normal way. You just come back to Sa. Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya. That's what the chorus sings. Oh, one other little tip is that sometimes when you're listening to a melody and you're trying to figure out what it is, sometimes the lead singer adds so many ornaments that you can hardly figure out what the melody is. So a little tip is that you could just listen to what the chorus sings for a kirtan. Sometimes if you get the chorus melody, what are they singing? And it's usually a little bit simplified and easier to follow. And then gradually you can understand what the leader's doing and maybe find some of the ornaments they do as well. So Janavi sings it this way. Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Instead of Jaya Jaya, it's Jaya Jaya. Actually, there's so many ornaments you can add to this melody. Anyway, let's do it the simple way a couple more times. Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Hope you're all getting this. Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Let's go back again. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopal Jaya Jaya. Next one. Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Beautiful. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopal Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Once again. Radha Ramana Hari, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Okay, part 3 goes up high. So this part we can actually, if you put your hand in this position with your thumb on Ma, on E, then we can play most of this melody in this one position, just like this. goes back down. So looks like this. Govinda Jaya Jaya. Let's just do that much. It just goes up. Pa, ni, sa, and then back down the scale. So let's just do that much. Govinda Jaya Jaya. Go, pretend you're Draupadi. Govinda Jaya Jaya. One more. Govinda Jaya Jaya. Okay, then the next part is similar to the beginning. Gopal Jaya Jaya. So let's do that. So Govinda Jaya Jaya. Then you can put your first finger there. Gopal Jaya Jaya. Over here. When you come down to this bottom note, you can put your thumb in and then reach back up. So let's do that again. Govinda Jaya Jaya. Gopal Jaya Jaya. All together, one more time. Govinda Jaya Jaya. Gopal Jaya Jaya. Okay, one more time, or a couple more times. Govinda Jaya Jaya. Gopal Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya. Gopal Jaya Jaya. Then it goes back. Radha Ramana Hari. Govinda Jaya Jaya. One more time. So we're here, you reach up to Pa. Right. Govinda Jaya Jaya. Gopal Jaya Jaya. Okay. So that's the main song, and then there's one other beautiful part. I think probably Janavi wrote it. I don't know this for sure, but I think so. Where she just sings Govinda. This definitely is the Draupadi part. Go, and it's interesting. It starts on this high sa, and it goes down the scale. Then it goes to ni. Again, it goes down the scale. Then to da, and then down the scale, and then back up, right? So notice, so again, you've got everything right under your fingers. And then so sa and down, ni, down, da, down, and then back up to pa. So let's sing that. Govinda, 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 Govinda. One more time. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Here's a little bonus. There's actually some chords in here. So the chords are B minor, A, E, D, So we're B minor chord, A chord, then an E chord, second inversion. This is E. Looks like that. Then it goes to D. So if you want to put the chords in with what you're playing, it looks like this. Govinda, 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 Govinda. And then back to the B minor. So, how's everybody doing with this? I hope it's good, it makes sense. I was thinking, now that you've maybe got a grasp on it, we can call Visvambhar over and have a kirtan. Huh? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Hey, are we good? Yes? Makes sense? Can you follow? Hey, there's Gina. Plenitude is there. Okay. She got it. Okay. Makes sense. Thank you. So now let's do a little kirtan. I'll put the harmonium back on my fingers in case I do something different, and you can.
No, if you change.
Oh, okay. We got that vetoed. Anyway, hopefully you know it by now. So we got Visvambhar with us. Haribo, special surprise, yeah. He came out to visit us, and perfect timing. So we'll have a little, there's Jatari. Hi, Jatari. So let's have a little kirtan. You can play along and sing. Thank you. Yeah, you can play with me, but I guess you'll be the chorus, right? Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopal Jaya Jaya, 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 Radha Ramana, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana, Govinda Jaya Jaya,
Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopal
Jai Govinda.
Jai Govinda.
Could Visvambhar just show how he does the Om Namo Bhagavate with the same tune?
Well, as we were talking about this melody, we were finding that there's a few other songs that can also be sung with some slight variation of the melody, but very small variations. You can sing Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, right? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So there's that one, and then there's another one that you can sing. Radhe 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 Sham Radhe 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 Sham Radhe 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 Radha Sham Radhe Radhe. So there's, and then you can always put Mahamantra into practically any melody that you sing. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You just learned like 4 chants in one session with Bada Haridas Art of Kirtan. There you go.
Nice. I hope you were noticing I didn't exactly follow the recording. That's the nature of kirtan. You have these melodies and they can flow in different ways. But the same melody, Govinda Jaya Jaya, we started out with just you could say Keharatal, more or less, right? And then it went into a double time, but then when we went back to that melody, into the higher melody, the tempo was twice as fast, but the melody was longer. So I hope you notice that. It's a nice thing that you can do in kirtan. You can take a melody and stretch it out over a fast beat. That's nice. Oh, Gabriela's here. Hi, Bo. Fantastic. All the way from Venezuela? Yeah. Great.
Do you want to open it up for questions?
Yeah, we got a little, I don't know how you're all doing for time. Any questions on any of this? Were you able to follow? Was it, is this manageable? Does it work for you?
Just unmute themselves to talk.
If you have a question, maybe you could just unmute yourself and ask.
In the Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna. Who's?
is
Oh,
this is
okay. Hi.
so in the courses, online courses, have you done a lesson on chords? Like that was pretty fast for me. I couldn't follow.
Yeah, it's pretty fast. In our online.
Just because of my lack of basics there, I guess.
Yeah.
That's me.
Actually, within the language of music and within the harmonium course, there are lessons on chords. Chords are, kind of an interesting phenomena. It's not, it's like when you play the melody, there's pretty much one way to play it. But with chords, you could harmonize the same melody in sometimes many different ways. Usually there's one way that's kind of the most obvious, but sometimes there's other options. So you actually need a little chord theory. What are the possible chords in a scale? How can I find them? How can I play those in different positions? Right? I'll give you an example real quick. We'll use this. Can you see me? So for instance,
Yes.
we're in B, right? B minor, sort of, coffee. So if you play a 3-note chord, skipping a note in between, you can actually go, this is the B minor chord, C sharp minor, D, E, right? There's a note in between, but I'm just going up the scale. This chord we may not use, the A chord. So these are your possible chords for harmonizing a melody in that key. In addition to the chords though, suppose you've got this B minor chord, well you could take the note off the bottom and put it on the top. It's still a B minor chord, but you're playing it in a different position. So this same chord, you could play in different ways according to where you are on the keyboard, and that way you can, by doing this, then you can make the chords flow together. For instance, like in this melody, Govinda, I'm just using an open B minor chord, not even the full chord, and then the A, and then the next chord is an E, right? So this is the E chord, but you could play the E chord here, right? And then it goes to D, and then back to the B minor. So, so that's a quick little note about chord theory. Within a given scale, you've got 7 possible chords. you can play those chords in different positions, and according to what note you're playing, any given note in the scale can be actually harmonized with 3 different chords. I'll give you another example like this. Back, say, so you've got, say the note is a B. Well, let's take a different note. Let's take the E. So the E could be harmonized with the E chord. It could be harmonized with a C sharp minor chord. That's also E. And it could also be harmonized with an A chord, right? So what I'm saying is you've got options. So you can experiment when you're learning a melody. You can see, oh, what melody am I playing? What's the scale? And then look for chords that work with that. And in this way you can practice and add things. But yeah, there's more on this in our course, on our harmonium course.
And maybe you can do a mini course on chords.
Yeah, we could do a mini course on chords sometimes.
And Sri Prahlad also.
Oh, yeah. Coach is reminding me, we have another wonderful kirtan course in our Art of Kirtan by Sri Prahlad. And his style of playing is exclusively chords. He doesn't play melody. I play melody and chords together. But he plays pretty much exclusively chords. And so he's showing how to play all these wonderful melodies using chords, sometimes just 3 chords or 2 chords. It can be fairly easy. So then that course is called Festival Kirtan Melodies, Sri Prahlad. It's on Art of Kirtan. So.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good question.
We have someone from India, from the British Virgin Islands, from different places thanking you both for the class today.
Oh, okay.
You can just ask if anyone else has any questions.
Yeah.
And we'll close it.
Thank you so much for coming. Well, I guess we won't keep you. It's after 8. We won't keep you. But if there's one more question or something, we'd be glad to answer. We're so grateful you're here. Grateful that you're doing kirtan in this crazy world that seems to be getting crazier all the time. There's a few wonderful souls that are singing the holy name. It may seem like a drop in the bucket, but it's so significant, putting that name out into the ether and encouraging other people. So thank you all for doing that in your lives. It's so valuable. We appreciate you. We love you. Keep on. So I guess we'll...
And everyone, I've been putting it in the chat, but as soon as I edit the class, it will be on our YouTube channel, Art of Kirtan's YouTube channel, the replay.
Yeah. You can check with the Art of Kirtan YouTube channel. I'm just repeating this. And we'll edit this class a little bit and put it up there so you'll be able to see it. All right, anything else? We're good. Thank you so much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai,
Jai.
Kirtan ki jai,
Jai.
Gaur Bhaktavinda ki jai, Jai Gaur Premanande,
Hari
Hari Hari Bol. Jai.
Haribol!